Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy day 124 of the year. How are you feeling this morning? Hopefully you're well rested after a nice weekend and you're ready to start the cycle of a new week, a new morning. It is Monday and we're on day 124 of this year. According to 365 Tao by Daming Tao, our word for today on the 124th day of the year is Defiance. So grab your book, open it up to page 124, grab your journal and something to write with, and find a nice quiet and comfy place where you're not going to be disturbed for the next 15 minutes or so while we read together. Remember that 15 minutes is just 1% of your day, so let's start this cycle of a new week and a new day by committing to just 1% of our day to reading about the word defiance and writing in our journals about it. Okay, so day 124, Defiance, let's read together. Every god can be defied. No choice, no devotion. There have been many rebels who have chosen to defy their gods. Without this option, there can be no true devotion to a holy concept. For devotion is only valuable when a conscious decision is made to follow that course, even in acknowledgement of the difficulties ahead. So have a think about that. When you're devoting yourself to something, and in this context, it's devoting yourself to God, that can only be valuable when it's a conscious decision. And so what's a conscious decision? A choice. So devotion is your choice. Let's continue. Choosing to be a devout person is good. Choosing to defy the gods is also good, for it reaffirms the basic ability of human beings to make choices. I love that. This is a basic ability of being a human, is that you can make choices. And that's what we're doing all day long. We're choosing how to live, we're choosing what to eat, we're choosing what to wear, we're choosing where to go, we're choosing what to put our attention on, we're choosing what's in our environment. All of life is a choice. And as a human, as it says here, it is a basic ability that we all have. We cannot support religions which say there are no choices. Metaphysical totalitarianism of any kind stifles the freedom we have as human beings. This is a great thing to think about. Freedom is choice, right? When you can choose what you want to do, that's your ultimate freedom. It is not acceptable to have a religion where the alternative to faith is punishment. That's how you train dogs, not develop people. Spirituality is only great when it allows the utmost freedom to follow it. And what's freedom? A choice. You have the choice to follow spirituality, and you're not being punished like you would do to train a dog. It's a human choice. It is your freedom and your free will to choose your spiritual practice. If we suffer from difficulties, that is not holy retribution, and we should not allow it to create debilitating questions. If you endure a crisis in your life, it may well challenge your faith. This is probably true. That probably resonates with all of us. Have a think about that. If you endure a crisis in your life, it may challenge your faith. Perhaps take a moment to think about the last time you had a really, really difficult situation in your life and you thought to yourself, God, why is this happening to me? It probably really tested your faith. It happens to all of us. Perhaps you will even respond bitterly to your gods and cry out, how could anything holy permit this atrocity to happen to me? But gods are not our parents or our protectors. They are there only to inspire us to be better people. Wow, I love that as a concept as for a god. It's not your parents. They're not going to protect you. They're not going to save you. They are simply there to inspire you to be better, to inspire you to be the best version of you. They symbolize the inherent choice of this existence. It is secondary whether we choose belief or defiance. What is precious is that we are always able to choose. I love today's passage. This is such a great way to start a new week and such a great way to start this day. I want you to take a few moments and really think about how choices really do make up everything that you do in this life, and how having the freedom to choose things is such a blessing in this life. And it is something, as it says here, it's a basic ability as a human is to choose what you do. In this context of this passage, it's about choosing your spiritual path. It's about choosing to follow a God or a certain religion. But everything in life is a choice, and you are making choices all day, every day, to create the life and the reality that you are living in. And that choice is freedom, but it's also a choice that everyone as humans, as a human being, has. So next time you find yourself like crying out to God, like, oh, why is this happening to me? Why would God allow this to happen to me? Don't put it on God. As it says here, God, or any spiritual being that's higher than you, it's not your parent. I love that. And it's certainly not your protector. It's not there to save you. It's just there to inspire you to be better. It's there to inspire you to make a better choice. So instead of putting the blame and assigning it to a God, put that on yourself and make better choices, or make different choices to create the reality that you want to live in. This passage is so great. I really encourage you to reread it in your own time and pull out some sentences that resonate with you, and spend a few moments this morning thinking about that as your journaling prompt. Think about the choices that you're making in your life. Think about all the choices that you've made in your life to get you to where you are right now. And think about the choices that you're going to make from now into the future to create the reality that you're living in. Really great passage this morning. So I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you so much for being here for 124 days, and I will check in with you tomorrow.